WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 11.
Nationally, more than 2,500 No Kings rallies were held from coast to coast. It's our top story here at 11. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Karina Prieto. Organizers say the protests were intended to defend First Amendment rights and fight back for democracy. Members of the Trump administration have called Saturday's rallies anti-American, and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson has called the protest a Hate America rally. The No Kings organizers say the protests are peaceful, and House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries says this weekend's events are, quote, what democracy looks like. Organizers say protests were planned in more than 2,000 large cities and small towns. Celebrity scientist Bill Nye even took part in a rally in Washington, D.C.
Rather than doing one monarch's bidding, we have agreed to form a democracy, to work together, and to follow the laws that derive from it. No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
And locally, more than 1,000 people rallied together at the Capitol this afternoon, voicing outrage against a range of policies they say are impacting their lives. As part of the nationwide effort, people chanted and held signs as they voiced their frustrations with the current administration. This move comes as the government shutdown stretches into its 3rd week with no end in sight. Protester Jake Miller was one of the thousands of people speaking up against the current state of the country.
I think the main thing for me is tariffs. I don't think this man understands how tariffs works. Those prices have been passed on to us, and now it's basically becoming very not affordable to live anymore. You actually live right by an ethnic nationalities Christian church, so I do worry about them a lot. And it is very, very concerning that I have to be kind of looking out my window half the time. Is ICE going to be here? Is ICE not going to be here?
That protest started at 3 p.m. and ended around 6. And we're here for you now with some breaking news happening tonight in Lansing. 6 News is currently on the scene of a possible robbery at Dollar General on South Cedar and Willard Streets. There are 6 LPD cars on scene surrounding a house and asking for someone to come out. Police did enter the house but left with no suspect. At this time, we're working to get all the details and we'll keep you updated as we learn more. We are also bringing you an update tonight on a young woman who was reported missing yesterday. She has now been found, according to a text alert 6 News received this afternoon. The Ingham County Sheriff's Office is no longer searching for Jordan Summer Bath, the 18-year-old from Holt. A Michigan woman says she used ChatGPT to win $100,000 in the Powerball. The Michigan Lottery says 45-year-old Tammy Carvey won the September 6th drawing totaling $50,000, but her prize was doubled in the Power Play. Carvey says she asked ChatGPT for a set of Powerball numbers and then played those numbers on her ticket. And Michigan State University says it's suspending a program for the upcoming year because of budgeting issues. The College of Arts and Letters, which houses the Department of Art, Art History, and Design, has suspended graduate admissions for the 2026 and 27 academic year. They say this is because of budget realignments at the university. MSU says if you have already started an application, to not complete it or make a payment. It also says all informational sessions and tours are canceled for the remainder of the year, but they are expecting application submissions to reopen next year.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, we had showers and thunderstorms today, but another big part of the story are those temperatures. Check out these temperatures that we had for today. We got up to 81 degrees in Adrian, 81 as well over in Hillsdale, and 82 degrees in Ann Arbor. Not too often that you see 80s in the middle of October, but for right now, those temperatures have cooled off quite a bit. We're sitting at 62 degrees in Lansing, 63 over in Mason, and 62 over in Jackson. We'll take the precision cast to see where the rain is headed, so it's going to be fairly widespread in the overnight hours for tonight, but you notice by we get into the early hours for tomorrow morning, we will have a little bit of a clearing, but then the rain will come back around here the evening hours here. So if you have any plans, you definitely want to bring out an umbrella if you're heading out the door for tomorrow. The rain quickly exits going into the overnight hours into Monday, and you notice we do have some fairly clear skies on Monday, so definitely going to be the nicest day. But then as we head into the evening hours from Monday, cloud cover returns, and then we have a chance of a spotty shower or two going for Tuesday. But as much as the rain goes, we still have a chance to see anywhere between 1 inch to 2 inches going into the next few days. So, and that's something that we definitely need because we're about 6 inches off from the beginning of the year. So any rain we can get definitely helps because we are also in a drought. Check out the drought monitor. Much of Lansing is sitting in a moderate drought right now, but even some cases of severe drought in the north part of our viewing area, and some extreme drought in northwest Ohio. But again, these showers and thunderstorms that we have are certainly helping to chip away at the rainfall deficit. Looking at the precipitation trend too, we've had some dry weather the past few weeks, and that's all going to change because we still have some chances of precipitation for tomorrow. But even down to Tuesday and Wednesday, more chances of precipitation. So it's just going to continue to help knock out the drought that we have here in the area. But another part of the story is that wind, and the wind is going to be gusty tomorrow, especially in the early morning hours. Check this out. It's gusting over 30 miles an hour is likely. So another thing that you want to take into account if you're heading out the door for tomorrow. Looking at tonight's forecast, so temperatures will be dropping into the mid-50s with those showers continuing. Those winds will be coming out of the south at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then for tomorrow's forecast, temperatures will be not as warm as they were today, as we'll only be getting into the low 60s with a 100% chance of those rain showers continuing throughout the day. Looking at that 6-day forecast though, so again, we will be a lot cooler going into the rest of the weekend. Monday by far will be the nicest day. We'll be in the low 60s, mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will drop into the mid-50s in the middle of the week here as we have some more chances of rain on Tuesday and Wednesday. And then looking at Thursday and Friday, the sun starts to come back out with temperatures in the low 50s, much more seasonal for this time of year. Going into next weekend, we have temperatures still in the low 50s. And then we rebound back into the low 60s for the following week. And then we have some more additional chances for showers and storms on Tuesday or next Tuesday. And we might even see temperatures once again back into the 60s the following week.